friends, Mrs. Day here with our small group activity. Our small group activity is a type of bookmaking today. For this activity, you will need your journal. You're going to need some scissors, a pencil, some sort of glue. You can use a liquid glue like I have, a glue bottle, or maybe you have a glue stick at your house. And then you're also going to need a picture of a person. Now this is where you can be a little bit creative, parents. You can give your children a magazine. This is a magazine here from school. It has all of our school supplies in it. Or you can use the circular inserts in your newspaper. Or maybe if you have an extra picture lying around, you can use that as well. We're looking for a picture of a person wearing different types of clothing. They can be clothes like this, her shirt and her pants, or maybe it's a picture of someone wearing a bathing suit, maybe it's a picture of someone in a jacket with a hat. Any type of picture you have is perfectly fine as long as it's a picture of a person wearing clothes. So go find your supplies and let's get started. Okay kiddos, it's time for us to get started. You can see that I have my journal, my pencil, scissors, glue, and I also brought with me a magazine. Now this is a school magazine. It's filled with all different cool things that we can order for our classroom. But we can use any magazine that you have at home or even the circular inserts that you find in the newspaper. What we're going to do is we're going to find a picture we like and very carefully we're going to cut it out. We're looking for pictures of clothing, parents. So encourage your children to find a picture that has some good clothing on it. And then once we have it cut out, we're going to glue it into our journal. Okay, here's the next page in my journal. So I cut out a picture of a little girl wearing clothes. Very carefully, I'm going to use my glue and I'm going to glue my picture right here into my journal. All right, can you see it? Maybe I can zoom in a little bit. There we go. And then with my pencil, I'm going to label the different clothing items that I see. So I can see that the little girl is wearing a t-shirt and she's wearing pants. Does she have any shoes on today? No, no shoes. So I'm not going to write shoes on my list. Does she have a hat on her head? No, no hat on her head, so I'm not going to write hat on my list, but I'm going to draw a line and I'm going to label the items that I see. Here is a shirt. And these are her pants. Now parents, just like we've practiced before, you can either tell your children each letter of the word and they can write it themselves, or if you write it using a highlighter, you can let your child trace the letters that you wrote. Spelling is not the point of the activity today. Right now we're just working on identifying clothing items and we're learning about labels. So I labeled the items that I saw. So this little girl only has 2 pieces of clothing on. Let's see if I can find another picture to add to my journal space because I have a lot of extra space. All right, kiddos, I have another picture for us. So very carefully with my glue, I'm going to put some glue on the back of my picture. All I need is a little polka dot, and I'm going to stick it on my journal. I'm going to glue it to my page. Now, zoom in so you can see. There we go. Now, this little boy has some clothing we haven't talked about yet. I can see that he has a shirt. I can call it a shirt or I can call it a t-shirt. So I'm going to draw my line, and I'm going to write my word shirt. He's also wearing pants, but these pants are different. They don't go all the way down to his feet. They stop above his knees. What are those type of pants called? They're called shorts. So I'm going to draw my line, and I'm going to label it shorts. There's his shorts. He has things on his feet. What does he have on his feet? sneakers or shoes. We can write either word. I'm going to write sneakers because that's a specific type of shoe. Oop, my pencil started to turn. Sneakers. Now, under his shoe, he has something that keeps his feet dry. What are those things we put between our feet and our shoes? We put them on first. What are they called? Socks. Good memory. If you look really close, he has green socks. They're actually a little bit hard to see because he also has green on his shoes. Those are green, his socks. Socks. All right, my friends. So now when I zoom out, I can see that I have 2 pictures in my journal, and I was practicing labeling the clothing items that I see. So I see shirt and pants, and here's his shirt and his shorts and his socks and sneakers. Now you can do 1 picture if you'd like, or you can do multiple pictures if you have space. If you don't have any magazines at home, you can also do this activity with pictures you might have. Now, before you take one of your pictures, double check with your parent to make sure it's not a special one. If we put glue on the back and stick it in our journal, then it's going to be stuck here forever, and we don't want to ruin some special pictures that we might have at home. All right, my kiddos, I hope you enjoy our activity today. Remember, the whole point of our activity today is to be able to identify clothing items and also practice with labels. Labels are the words we use, and we draw the line to show us where it belongs. So here's a shirt, and here's the shirt. The line tells me where it is. Here's her pants, and the line tells me the word pants. All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed our activity today. Bye-bye.